So today I'm here to talk about work ethic with you today. That's what I'm preaching. And I've had multiple people tell me that I'm the most hardworking kid around and that, it's incredible what I'm doing, but I still don't feel like I'm doing enough. I never feel complacent. I'm never satisfied. And that's why I'm doing the 67-day challenge. That's why I'm reading books every day. And so I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of what I did today because today was a really productive day, and I felt that if I can keep this going, if I can be consistent with this, it would definitely, benefit me in the long run, give me a great return. Like I said, thinking about economics. Anyways, so today I woke up at 5. I woke up at 5 and I read a book for 50 minutes. After I read a book for 50 minutes, oh, the book what I'm reading right now. Here, let me get it. Zero to One by Peter Thiel, co-founder of PayPal. Always reading, always gaining knowledge. That's how you're going to level up in society, I tell you. College, such a low standard. Anyway, woke up at 5:50. I took a nap from 6 o'clock to 6:30 because zero period starts at 7:40 today because we had a traditional day. So what I did was I took a nap, got back up at 6:30, and then I needed to get ready for my AP Stats class. So what I did was I read the lesson that we learned today in class beforehand. So the lesson that we learned in class was just extra knowledge, extra information that I was going to build onto what I already knew. So I knew before anyone in the class what was learning. I walked in the class and I was like, parameters for population and statistics is for sample. I already knew the whole lesson and it just built upon what I knew and increased my skills. So anyways, did that, got to school at 7:40. At lunchtime, I had a speech and debate meeting. I'm the president of the speech and debate club. So we had a Socratic seminar today. It was a great meeting. It was really beneficial, actually, and I was really satisfied with it. But, never too complacent. I'm not going to stop because we have great plans for that club, and we're going to do some good things, help people. That's the main thing. We're going to help people get out of their comfort zone. So anyways, I have a free fifth period, so I went down to fifth period baseball. I worked out. Some other guys were talking in the team room while I was doing things, but I stayed focused, not saying anything bad about them, but I had to do what I needed to do in order to get my arm ready because my elbow is rehabbing right now and I need to do more than they are. So, I worked out beforehand, before practice at sixth period, and then after sixth period, I stayed after later than anyone. Me and Andrew Nelson did, and we did a little bit of agility drills, and then we came back, or we hit first, and then went and did some agility drills. And so then I went home at 4 o'clock, ate a little bit, went to the gym, came back from the gym at around 5 o'clock, 5:30, and then took a shower. Like I said, ate a little bit, and then I went to Staples and I bought my best friend Tyler Schoenig. Tyler Schoenig's my man. That's my brother. Shout out, like I said, and then we bought some. I bought some spiral notebooks, one for me, one for him. And then I went over to Barnes and Nobles, bought some more books. I'm always preaching gaining knowledge. That's how you're gonna level up in society. The Millionaire Next Door and Freakonomics. A rogue economist explores the hidden side of everything. So you need to know about money. You need to have how to money. You need to know how to manage money. You need to know everything about money, real estate, everything like I said in previous videos. So there, I bought some books, came home, I did my ceramics homework, I did my English homework, and then after that, I'm doing this online program. I did some work for this online program that I'm doing. That's another thing. I'm investing in myself. 10% of your income, if you're an adult, should go to things that are going to come back to you. You don't want to waste it on products that aren't going to come back to you and give you a return in the end. Did this. So I just finished up doing that online program. It was a really productive day. I sent out some emails as well to for Best Buddies to this woman, Mrs. Sharon Hunt from Azusa High School. We're talking about Best Buddies prom coming up soon later in the year. So that's what I did, and I don't consider that as productive as I want it to be. I feel that I can still optimize it a little bit more. But the thing is that's what I call being humble. because I might seem cocky for what I'm saying, that I'm doing all these great things, whatever it may be. The thing is, you can be outwardly cocky, but you need to be inwardly humble. You can be both. I'm not saying that's like the specific formula, but you take a lot of millionaires. I mean, if you talk to Jeff Bezos, I guarantee you that he will, and I've heard this, that he is outwardly cocky, but if he gets around the right person, he has a pencil, pen, and pad out, and he's taking notes. This guy is not afraid. He carries around a notebook because he doesn't know when he's going to learn things, and he jots down things because he thinks he's going to forget them. He takes notes, he reads back over them. That's being humble. He's reading things that he wrote down because he thinks he's going to forget them. So it's humble to gain knowledge. It's humble. The man who reads the most books is the most humble guy because he's saying that he doesn't know enough, that he has to read many books. Greatest example, Charlie Munger. I've said this before. Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett, they both read 400 to 1,000 pages a day. And like I said, that is scary to me that one of the richest men in the world, and Warren Buffett has to read that much a day because he doesn't think he knows enough. And he does that every day. He reads 5 to 8 hours a day because he doesn't think he knows enough. That's ridiculous. That scares me. So I need to stay humble myself. Like, I'm still not doing enough. And this is also a bonus I'd like to throw into this video for whoever watches this, and you know me personally. Contact me in person, and I'll tell you about this humility scale that I learned about today in this online program. And I guarantee you, your score, if you improve your score, your life will be better because I'm improving it myself. And that's what I'm working on after today. Starting today, but I'm going to be working on it in the future. I'm taking some steps right away. Voice is cracked. I don't mind. But anyways, these guys, they read so much, but it's so humble because they're saying they don't know enough that they have to keep reading. And to me, that's very impressive. And if we were all to find mentors, copy other people, read books because you don't know enough. Michael Jordan was cocky. But also, when he got around the coaches and the trainers, he might be cocky around people. When he got around the coaches, the trainers, people who knew what they were saying, they said that he was the best listener. And that you tell him to do something, and he would implement it into his routine right away. He would adapt to his situation because he knew that he didn't know everything. And that's something amazing coming from the greatest basketball player of all time, the most known person in the world at the time when he was playing. That's just simply incredible to me. So, like I said, be a lifelong learning machine and be humble. You don't know everything. I don't know everything, but I'm trying to learn it. And I'm taking my steps that I need to. And, you have to go out there and do it. Be humble in action, not in your words.